set up. Mm. Okay. Let me think. I think I've got it. We're good. Hello, Florida. Where are my headphones? Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Still getting set up here for 1 sec. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's why I'm late. I have to handle this main buddy. All right. Let's see. All right. Whoop, whoop. Come on, buddy. Tis time. Tis time, my little friend. All right. Someone has a tail, that's for sure. All right. I think we're here. We're doing it. Oh, God. It's so much. I need to get earbuds, I think. All right. Well, hello. Okay. So today, I just want to say there is a very special possibility that my mom will be here, my brother, and my brother in law. So I hope they are. They're going to try. Ooh, burgers and fries. Nice. Nice. Let me make sure I have these turned on. Yeah. Okay. I have to like scoot my seat up under this desk I have. We're doing it. Sorry. Okay. Running a little late, but I am here. Let's fix this. Okay. Omaha steak sirloin. Get it, Keith. Get it. All right. How is everyone today? I'm going to text them really quick to remind my family. Hope so. Just waiting for Courtney and Sean to put the dogs out, and they are. That's awesome. That's cool. That's so cool. Well, hello to Courtney and Sean as well, and pups. All right, let's see. I'm just texting my mama. Hold on. Mm, Mom, where are you? Oh, there she is. Yeah, where's James, man? I'm not late for once. The white rabbit prevails. All right, they got their text. Hello, hello. Ooh, how was Deal or No Deal with your mama? All right, I'm making all sorts of getting ready sounds. Okay. Can you hear me? I think so. Yeah. There we go. Levels are right. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and get this part started. Let's go. But let's see. Let's see. It's awesome, but they keep sending home the people we like. Oh, that's a bummer. I always felt that way about those talent shows too. It's like, come on. 77 degrees outside currently. Are you kidding me? I had to leave a little bit earlier. Email? No, I did not. I haven't checked my email to be honest with you in a couple days. um, I will check it though for sure. F4C. It's F, and it's crazy because there he is. Hey, James. Because earlier today I ran out and my driveway is up a massive hill. And when I came back, I guess I didn't go all the way up enough. And I put my car in park and I took my foot off the brake and the car started sliding back down the driveway. So it is not 70 here. I don't know what it is though. Cold. Quite cold. Getting there. Getting there. What's happening? Oh my God. Hair everywhere. If one day my hair is gone, please bear with me. Okay. Look at all these lovely souls. All of my favorite people. Oh my God, that's my mom. Kathy, that's my mom. Hey, mom. You guys are so adorable. Mom, these are all my friends. Oh, mom, I should tell you that every single person you see here basically said happy birthday to you for your birthday, but I didn't yet tell you about this channel. So you are already known here. All right. This is exciting. I'm nervous. I hope I do okay. My mom has never seen me do this. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and start. Right? We're going to start. I love that we're all just friends with each other now. I think that is so incredible. No, an ad again. Jeez. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope I changed the ad. You know what? I don't know if I can change this. Let me try and change something really quick. I want to make sure that I have it on like the lowest possible situation for that. I did not. Now I do. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I like to make it on the conservative side, the lowest, because I hate when people have to miss stuff. Okay. We are going now. I'm glad you're back. Mom getting all the love now. All right. Is Nolan watching too, Mama? That's my stepdad. Okay. Well, we're going to get into the first video. We already did the little magic light switch thingy. I don't think my mom got to see that, so we're going to do it. Oh, okay. Not like I have to miss you for long, though, is it? Not at all. We're going to do the light switch thing so my mom can see it. Oh my gosh, look, that's my brother, the Pauls. Wow, my whole family's here. Hey, guys. All right, so for Kathy, Mark, and Chris, you guys don't know that we do this, but every time we start a video, we do this little magic wand thingy and we make magic happen and the lights turn on and then we start and we say, let's go. Oh, well, I did it again for you too, White Rabbit. Okay, we're going to start. I don't know if my mom is going to love this content. She's not much on the conspiracy theory stuff, but that is pretty much what we love here. But I have some nice stuff too. All right. Let's see. Family, friends. This is so cool. I'm so excited. All right. Our first video is pretty wild, and you may have seen this. I did not. I want to make sure I click the right one because there's one that's like 6 minutes long. I love you too, Mama. Hold on. Let's see. It's not telling me how long it is. I want to make sure I get the 3-minute one. Here we go. Because 6 minutes is a lot. There's actually a 27-minute video on this. But I will spare you that unless you would like to see it. Then we can maybe play that Friday before we do our documentary night, our movie night. if you will. Hey, don't push me, my friend. I'm just kidding. The 27-minute one is a little longer. If you'd like me to play the 6-minute one, I will. Ready? Get ready to learn, my friends.
It's not about any movie. It's not about the movies I've made in the past.
Pause. This is Stanley Kubrick. For anybody who doesn't know, he's the one who made Eyes Wide Shut and a slew of other things, obviously. So this is what he has to say. Right before his death, he wanted to make this video.
It's a confession of sorts.
Okay. I mean, about you cheated on your wife, you plagiarized.
I would never do that. No.
Plagiarized something.
It's about a movie I made that nobody is aware of, even though they've seen it.
Okay.
Is that intriguing? Do I have you intrigued?
Well, I mean, see if I understand what you said. It's about a movie you made, no one knows you made. Is that what you said?
That's right. It's a production.
Like, something you put, like, you didn't put your name on it? Like, at the end, you put, like, a fake name?
Oh, no. I made it.
Like Alan Smithy, like that
That's
sort
right.
of thing?
No, I didn't. There was no name put on it.
Why? Why would there be no credits? What do you mean?
Because there are some things that you just can't put your name on.
Okay. But
I perpetrated a huge fraud, which I am now about to detail,
Okay.
involving the United States government and NASA.
All right.
And I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
The moon landing hoax?
That's right. That the moon landing was fake. The moon landings all were fake. And I was the person who filmed it.
You're serious, and okay.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Because I only have this certain amount of time with you, and I'll talk about whatever you want. You know, this isn't some type of joke or
No, it's not
film
joke.
within a film thing.
Not a joke. Nope.
Okay.
The conspiracy theorists were right on this occasion.
Why?
I don't know about Paul McCartney's death, but this they were right about.
Okay. Why in God's name would I don't know what to ask you first. Why the hell? If you're telling the truth, why would you do it? Why are you telling me? I mean, what the?
Don't you think it's important for people to know the truth?
Yeah, I got. Yes, certainly.
They had a massive fraud, an unparalleled fraud perpetrated against them. They should know.
Okay.
I mean, they're already suspicious of the government. They may as well have their suspicions confirmed.
Okay.
And justified.
And this, why now? I mean, we're almost at the 30-year anniversary. What took so long? Why, if this is true, why?
I won't go into that. It has to do with personal
Okay.
evolution and influences.
And, well,
I'll go into that.
Is that why you look a little haggard right now? Because you look a little worn. No offense. Like.
Well, also, yeah, because I haven't been taking care of myself too well. I've been drinking a lot, but.
Is that because of the stress of this?
Of course, stress, guilt, just conflict of all kinds.
Wow. I mean, so you feel bad about this, clearly. I mean, this is.
I do feel bad about it. I also feel proud of it. It's a terrible conflict.
Because you've pulled off one of the greatest hoaxes ever because of your.
And because I made a film, if you want to call it a film, which I consider to be my masterpiece.
And you can't take credit or even talk about it
Well,
you are now.
I'm hereby taking credit for
right, but you can't actually go out. You're doing when people see this, you'll be dead.
Until 10 years.
Right, or
15
15, yeah.
After my death.
So you can't talk to Roger Ebert about it. You know, does that frustrate you?
I have to pay the consequences for the decision that I made many years ago to go along with this.
Like a deal with the devil.
It's Faustian, to be sure.
And is that why you got such power in Hollywood? I mean, that would explain that.
Why I have the freedom I have, that was part of it, yes.
So they said, do this moon thing and we'll give you...
When I made Spartacus, I didn't have this kind of freedom.
Right.
But I have it now.
So what came
And
first, the genius or the
was
fraud?
NASA's doing.
What came first, the genius or the fraud? I mean, did the fraud enable the genius, or was the genius
Well,
released
I'd
to
like
the
to think
fraud?
the genius came first,
Right.
but some frauds are hard to bypass, especially if you have an ego and you're an artist and you're presented with a challenge, the likes of which you've never seen and will probably never see again. You don't even think of the morality of it. You're just completely swept away by the flattery of it and the juices inside you, which make you want to do it as the artist you are innately. You don't think of anything else.
What a conflict. I mean, gosh, I can't imagine being presented with that opportunity. On one hand, I really would want to do it, but then I'd probably say, well, I'm committing a crime and lying and...
It depends, but my guess would be no. You if you're good, you would do it. I discussed this with Levinson, Barry Levinson.
Right.
I discussed it with
Oh, he made Wag the Dog, right? Yeah.
yes, Spielberg of all people, believe it or not. Yes.
So wait, Wag the Dog...
Coppola, Scorsese, even Woody Allen. I discussed. There isn't one of them who wouldn't do this.
Right. And did that? So Barry Levinson must have been influenced by this whole. He must have known. So that's Wag the Dog is about this whole idea. I mean, that's why
The character was named Stanley.
right, and he.
That's, I mean, like I said, there's a 27-minute. Yeah, he does look like Charles Manson. I thought that too. So, I mean, the quality of the video doesn't seem that great. I mean, we're talking about the 90s though. He passed away in what, 1999. So, I'm not really sure. This is something I really have no idea. I'm hoping you can tell me if you think it's real or not. Uh, this is just as soon as I found this, I searched for it and I found it everywhere. And I was not shocked to find websites that tried to debunk it and whatever, but I think that's going to happen even if it's true. So that's why I wanted to bring it here and see what you guys thought. I kind of figured most people had either seen this or heard about it. It wouldn't shock me, especially that he'd want this information to come out right before his passing. But I think that alone will prove we never landed on the moon. I don't know. I don't know. You're not that late, Lee. Don't worry. It's pretty late where you are, though. So what's the consensus? Or do we believe this? Is this Stanley himself? I think our friend Jason seems to know the best. I don't know. So eagerly anticipating Friday. Me too. I'm excited. So for anybody who doesn't know, on Friday we are going to watch it's an hour-long documentary called Astronauts Gone Wild that one of our friends here has suggested to us, and then we haphazardly watched a preview for on Monday and collectively decided that we are going to have a movie night. So bring your popcorn. It's going to be 6 p.m. and we are going to watch it. And I don't care what YouTube says. We're going to do it. All right, so where do we stand with this Stanley thing? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I agree that the texture does seem to change, but I think that all 90s videos kind of look like that. When's the last time we've been there since he made that moon landing movie? I'm not sure, but I think it's very suspect that we can't. What is it? The player, the that we use to play the videos, we can't replicate that, but we can make AI glasses that can like tell you every single person you can see's birthday and information, but we can't see these original films. I think that's suspect as heck. Looks like Kubrick, but the image keeps molding. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is just going to be. So when was it first released? It was right before he died, which was in 1999, so it's quite old. I don't think it was released until well after that, but I mean, I can watch the half-hour long one and see if there's any indicators of it being true or not. Moon landing was a faux show fake. They say this guy doesn't look like him or sound like him. Either way, the moon landing was fake. That's fair. Told us we need a hero. I think we all collectively hold each other. Are we looking at Santa Claus? What if Santa Claus is Stanley Kubrick? Is Charles Manson? Hmm? The conspiracy to end all conspiracies. Wonder how they can get to Mars if we haven't been able to go back to the moon. Bush Jr. said we'd be there by 2020. Yeah, I think that's odd too. Can't even get past the Van Allen radiation belt. Yeah. Just found the tomb of Saint Nick. Is that real? Who looks like Lauren Conrad? I've seen a clip where NASA admits it. Jerry Garcia. There you go. 4 people in one. That is a deal in Hollywood. You're onto something. Santa's also an anagram for Satan. Yeah, I know. Definitely gonna watch the longer clip after the live. I can send it to you if you'd like. All right. Genesis. LOL. All right. I think we're gonna move on from this because I don't know if it's real and it's bothering me. So we're gonna move on. Have you figured out when we're going to start the live chats? Isn't that what we're doing? I know what you mean, where we're all talking. I don't know, because a lot of people here probably aren't going to get a Patreon or whatever we need to do it. So I'm not sure. For now, we have this, though. And at least we're doing this 3 times a week now. That's cool. And who knows, maybe it'll end up just being the way we do it, because it is a lot more fun talking to you. Yes, exactly. We're probably not going to do that. Hello. Okay. We're going to move on to another suspicious thing.
This is one of the freakiest stories I ever heard. A guy vanished. Went to work one day, disappeared. His family thought they'd never see him again. Then 30 years later, he showed up at his house wearing the same clothes and said he didn't even know what happened. This is the mystery of Vasile Gorgas. So Vasile was a working guy, a family man in Romania, and he went to work one day like he always did. In 1991, but he didn't come home. His family was freaking out, obviously. The police looked for him, everybody looked for him. But after a while, his family just assumed he must have died. Because unlike my dad, running out on his responsibilities was not in Vasile's nature. Then on Sunday, August 29th, 2021, 30 years later, Vasile showed up at his own doorstep, wearing the same clothes, not knowing what happened to him. And he still had his unused train ticket in his pocket.
Oh, look at that. Nolan, that's my dad. That's cool. It's like a family reunion. We got to get grandma up in here.
Doctors checked him out. He's physically okay. He just has no memory of the last 30 years. And Vasile's family was ecstatic to get him back. They absolutely believe him. So either this guy is a great liar who saved the same clothes and train ticket for 30 years, or some paranormal shenanigans happened. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section, Booshkies. Shabadoo!
I don't know what to say about this. I think it's very suspicious that he showed up in the same clothes, though, after that long. I'm thinking this guy either time travel, which is clearly what I really think, or he bailed, found a new family, one that he wasn't sick of, and that eventually wore off too many, many years later, and he tried to hit up his old situation, see if there was still room for him there. That's what I think. God of War meets King Planet. I wrote in a journal that the conjunction likely meant war and weather, but I'm definitely not a fortune teller or anything like that. Just thought it was interesting. Yeah. And this guy is insane. He's also wearing cheese slippers. How do you know? Did we see slippers? He should be. He needs a whole cheese getup, I think. I wonder if this is because he's from Wisconsin. You didn't hear a single word he said. That's funny. Number 2, Deb. What does that mean? All right, so that's what we have there. I don't know what to say about it. I have chronovision device that sees all. Interesting. Like a pensieve? As long as no cheese in his underwear. That's fair. I don't think anybody wants that. Don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I saw it and had a weird feeling. And a few hours away, I got the call that she passed out of nowhere. Wow. That's wild. I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. I have to rewatch that later because he blagged my. I love British people. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Okay, I'll read it. Barack Obama awarded his last presidential medals of freedom to some of America's most famous. But I immediately had to save this video because the people that he's giving this to, it doesn't make a lick of sense.
I want to start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day. This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being, a good friend, and just a powerhouse.
I invented a child.
How do you even build a child molester?
What you do is you start by building a regular robot, then you note that it continues the cycle.
Take this toy helicopter, put it down his pants.
Well, hey there, my soul sister has arrived. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Andrew, that is amazing. She was into all that stuff. That's probably why you were able to do that. But again, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think this is super suspicious. I'm glad I'm not in their club too, but I'm glad I'm in this club because we understand what's going on, or at least we have an open mind to accept this information and the ability to sort through it amongst ourselves. Yeah. One of the things that got to me on here was the clip of Rose McGowan. And not just because she's in my all-time favorite movie, but because she has spoken out against Harvey Weinstein for so long, and I feel like she really got the short end of the stick in Hollywood. What's the last movie we've seen her in? She's fantastic. But she was one of the people that went through all that Me Too terribleness. It's really, really disheartening when you see, hey, why is Tucker on here? I don't like that. Tucker's okay. I'm telling you that right now. Don't be sorry, friends. It doesn't matter what time you show up. You can come anytime. And even if you don't make it to the live, of course it'll be posted. And you can watch it later if you feel like it. You guys like Bill Burr. I call him Uncle Burry. I have a Bill Burr story. I would like to know if you guys know. Okay. Have you seen this clip where, oh my gosh, what's his name? The guy who, oh my God, why can't I remember this? Anyway, whatever. He went on a podcast and Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins showed up. Did you know that they are brothers? Guys, did you know that Billy Corgan and Bill Burr are brothers? They're not, they're half brothers. Apparently, what happened is Bill Burr's father. Yeah. And if you look at them next to each other, they look exactly the same. But they basically told Billy Corgan that Bill Burr was okay with meeting. They had never really met in real life, but I guess Bill Burr's father had an extramarital relationship, which resulted in a child. And to add insult to injury, they named Bill Burr's brother from someone else, Billy Corgan. So it's the same damn name, too. That's just horrible. And the odds that they're both famous, it's just crazy. Yeah, I didn't know either. I just saw a clip on it and my mind was blown. And I wanted to show you the clip, but honestly, I can't wait because I keep forgetting and I wanted to tell you that. Crazy. So crazy. We are all related, but that's really related. Yeah, it's crazy. Remember him saying he saw a girl into a reptilian? Who said that? I hear that all the time now lately. Heard that too. Bill wasn't happy when they met for some reason. I think it was because it's just kind of like a touchy thing. And he thought that what was the podcast that he went on? Howie Mandel. Yes. And Howie told Billy Corgan that Bill Burr was okay with it. He was not because they had never interacted. He just knew that he was the son that his dad had on the side. Yeah, so sad. So he shows up and he thinks that Billy Corgan is like in on this ambush attack. Yeah, exactly, James. And so he kind of hated him at first until he found out that it was Howie's doing. And then they said, maybe one day we'll get together. So maybe it did mend some sort of bridge, but terrible. Obama and the Bushes are related. I believe that. I think a lot of those people have pretty close lineage. What you LOLing about, Ma? There she is. How's it going, Deb? Hi. Yeah. It's just this my mind is just gets so tangled in all these webs sometimes. The other comedian Jimmy Carr, have you heard of him? I have not. Yeah, it's crazy that they're related. Come on, they could be. Everybody's related. Crazy. I love Billy Corgan. Me too. Do you remember when he was on the cover of Cat Fancy with his cats? Hmm? First time here. Well, hello, right here. Welcome here, right here. All of the presidents are related. All of them. Look it up. All except one. Who is the one? Where is Big Mike these days? Well, I don't want to be the one to. No, I haven't. I don't know who Jimmy Carr is. Probably someone in my family though, because that's our last name. Trump. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. Listening to you at times two speed is hilarious. Why are you listening at times two speed? I will talk slower. You've heard of Kathy Carr? Oh my gosh, me too. She's pretty cool. Lizards everywhere. Yep. All right. Let's go on another dive.
Let's move into the JFK Marilyn Monroe assassination.
Oh, some of the fun stuff.
Yeah, let's move into that. What do you know about that?
A lot. It had a big old Xerox of this document that was a wiretap of Marilyn Monroe dated a couple of days before they found her dead. And it was signed by the CIA guy, James Jesus Angleton III. Now, he was a famous fanatical leak mole hunter and leak stopper at the agency back in the early 60s. Fanatical. And they had wiretapped Marilyn Monroe's phone, and she was calling up Bobby Kennedy and a friend of hers named Rothberg in New York, who was an art dealer, saying that she was going to hold a press conference to tell the whole world what Kennedy had told her, quoting the objects from outer space from the 40s found in New Mexico.
Wait, asteroid ending the world? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off this topic, but right here just came in to join this corner and dropped a bomb about an asteroid ending the world. When? How much time do we have? We got some stuff to do before then. Very important safety meeting, so I had to catch up. Well, safety first, my friend. Safety first. I love that you watch at work, though. That's so cool. Let's see. I'm surprised they haven't silenced this guy. He makes some good points. I will agree that he does say some outlandish things, but I don't think that everything is. I need me some paradise. I feel you. I feel you. 2032. Oh, got time. I'm all right. I can handle that. We need to finish this live, like right now or before the world ends. I think we'll have plenty more lives before 2032. I can't, that's like a very long time away to think about. They've been saying this for decades. Armageddon, predictive programming. They're just getting us ready. Robert. Sorry, gotta go, guys. Love and hugs to you. Blessings to the rest of you. All right, Robert, we'll see you. See you next time. Do you believe in conspiracy? Do I believe in conspiracy? I think we know that answer. Have you heard that Jackie shot John for his affair with Marilyn? I have heard that Jackie shot John, but I'm not sure about reasonings. That would make sense, though. I've seen the little play-by-play clips of the video, and suspect. NASA discovers impenetrable barriers above the Earth in 2014. The dome/firmament, no asteroids. Where do we, as a collective, stand with the firmament argument? Everything is a conspiracy, and I agree with you with that. What's the topic today? Well, right now, we're discussing Marilyn Monroe. But you know how hodgepodge this can get. Yeah. On the fence here. That's kind of how I feel. I think it's something that could be true, or it's something that, oh, thank you so much, Keith. Looking forward to Friday's movie night live. Me too. Everybody bring your popcorn or whatever your snack may be. Yeah. I don't know if I like to have an open mind about everything, so I take in all of the information, and I certainly reserve the right to change my personal thoughts on it, but I don't know. That's a really far stretch for me. Obviously, the government keeps their citizens dumbed down. I think they keep them confused so that all we do is kind of chase our tail around, and we don't really know what's true, ever. And that just kind of invalidates anything. So the truth just gets muddied up with all the lies, and it all just looks like a lie. Don't be sorry, Angela. I'm happy you're here. Oh, yes. Feel free to hit like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. I'm sure everybody here has already subscribed, though, because you guys are awesome. The land of confusion. Look how fake NASA is. I know. I know. The great government reset is happening now. Amen, Papa. Sub 283. That's awesome. Thank you for being here for so long, Keith. I really appreciate you. You're such just like a happy force to be here. You all are, and I'm so grateful. Definitely the land of confusion. The world of confusion, really. The kingdom of confusion. That makes it sound like a good thing. Oh, did you guys hear about this mom? My mom works for the Postal Service. Have you heard that that the plan was to stop packages from China?
Your Shein and Temu orders may not be arriving anytime soon. And that's because the U.S. Postal Service announced a temporary suspension of accepting all packages from the China and Hong Kong Post. Your letters from here are still okay, according to the U.S. Postal Service statement. This came just days after President Donald Trump signed an executive order ending what's called the de minimis exemption. That's a long-standing rule that allowed packages worth less than $800 to enter the U.S. without duties or needing to undergo inspections. The de minimis exemption has been an important part of the business models for Chinese e-commerce sites like Shein and Temu. CNN has reached out to both companies for comments. It's unclear whether the USPS suspension is related to Trump's executive order, but it does appear to be part of the escalating trade tensions between Washington and Beijing.
Yeah. Yep. My mom would know better than anybody. My dad said she just keeps bringing bills. You guys are so cute. Yeah, so just like James said earlier, they did reverse this. I saw an article. Let me see. I thought I saved it up here, but I did not. But yes, they reversed it temporarily for some period of time, the same as they put a temporary hold on the TikTok thing. So I don't know. It seems like a lot of like very aggressive moves followed by like a little backpedal hold off. Where will everyone shop for junk? Well, we've still got Amazon. I got 39 packages for my entire route today. What's normal? What's a normal amount? Why? What's going on with Courtney? Wow, making our own things. That's just crazy talk, Danny. That is crazy talk. Over 100. Are you kidding, Mom? That's insane. So less than half of the packages you normally get. Right from my mom. And if I'm going to believe anybody, it's going to be her. You were home by noon, though. That's fun. But they did reverse it. So tomorrow you're going to get like 400 packages to make up for it. So be ready. We can fix it. Yes, James. Thank you for that reminder. You took off for tomorrow in anticipation. That's funny. My post office was an Amazon hub. Well played. Heck yeah. White Rabbit should have been this whole time. Oh, you didn't know? Just lucky. Using the tariff threat won't last forever, international persuasion. It won't last forever, and there will be retaliatory action for sure. I mean, there's only... I understand that we got here to this point in the government and in our world and our economy and everything through extreme measures. And it's going to take extreme measures to bring it back. But I also have this, I'm on the fence because I feel fear of becoming, it could either make us more powerful and come back to being more equal on the world stage, or it could be something where everyone turns against us and they're like, what are those people doing? You know? It is getting more broken, but sometimes things need to get broken so that they can get fixed. Way better. Let's see. Looks like Kathy saw that coming. Well, she does have foresight. She knows what's up. Maybe I'm psychic and didn't know that either. Oh, you know it. Their reaction can't be as strong. The American dollar is the basis of the world's monetary system. Yeah, but that is, in my opinion, teetering too. Don't we already have countries that, or what was it? Oil prices or something used to be based off of the US dollar and they changed that. So, I mean, that's a very major problem. If that's the direction it's going. If it seems like I'm drunk typing, it's just because both my fur babies are sleeping on me, so it's hard to angle my laptop to type. That's okay. You know fur babies always first. And you have a little senior, too. It is, but the fiat dollar is going to go bye-bye. That's my saying. Oh, thanks so much, Aaron. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you being here, too. I'm just ready for, I was going to say crypto bull run. I'm ready too, man. It has been a dark, dark few years in the crypto market. It's not doing as bad as it was, but it could be better. Not during that Doge phenomenon of what, 2020? That was a good time for us all. We're all a little psychic. That's true. Back to the gold standard. Okay, Dwight Schrute. I agree, though. Thank you. We can only hope. Brought my first Bitcoin at 130. You stop. You stop. You are lying. You did not buy Bitcoin at 131. You had 70. Do you still have it? Don't tell anyone. Oh Lord, this panic jabbed hole in my bag. Got billions of coins. Really? You're gonna say leave the world behind. A new world order isn't going to make it easy. No, but I do think cryptocurrency is where it's at. Monetary. Thank you. I was just wondering how many shirts Deb has. It's never the same one. I swear it is. I really swear. It is the same one. But I think it's because I change my hair kind of sometimes. And I try to, like, I don't know, change it up. Dabbling. Oh. I am a degenerate, my friend. And if you know, you know. I had my own company called Bit Finance. And going back to the wardrobe thing, I really just try to change stuff up. I'll wear the same stuff, but I'll put a different sweater over it or something like that. I never throw anything away, clothes-wise, ever. I form like emotional attachments to clothing. I don't believe the earth is flat, but I believe in God in the afterlife. Me too. I'm not sure about the flat thing. Some of the arguments are sound. He loves these. Happy thoughts heal the body and the world. I agree. Did not know. Well, I'm good at hiding it. Got rocked in 2018. I wasn't in it yet. Sorry about that, though. Pretty Deb is degenerate. Did I hear that correctly? Yeah, but I mean degenerate as far as cryptocurrency. Not in a general sense. I'm pretty non-degenerate in a general sense. Why does it matter if it's flat though? I don't know that it matters as much as the reason that it matters if it is or not is because if it turned out to be, then it would mean that things that was clearly hidden on purpose. And that is just I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying if it turned out to be true, it would shatter everything that we've been told because how we question all of these things together in our little like groups around the world, it would be a complete dismantling of what our belief system, of our education system, what we've been taught, what the government tells us. It would make everyone question everything. And they're okay with us questioning everything because it's not enough people yet. But if suddenly it's like, hey guys, just kidding, it's flat after all this time, it would be like, what? Everyone would wake up at once. And that is a danger for them. Open your third eye and activate your pineal gland. Anyone looked into being a holographic simulation? I've dabbled in string theory, but Dev dropping science in bags. None of this existence is real. That's fair. And fall off. Doesn't seem to get along on flat earth or a round one. So let's just be good to each other in a happy space. I agree with that. People with glasses have 5 eyes. That is very true. I'm wearing contacts, so do I have 5 eyes? Throwing it in our faces so much, it's not as mind-blowing. I guess, but for now, everything is still a question mark, and it's just guessing and saying stuff, basically. We're all just, we can be sure of what we think, But if we all absolutely know, but let's be fair, if the government came out and said, hey, it is flat, would you even believe them? I'm not sure. You're in readers now. People with glasses actually have 6. Go on. How do people with glasses have 6 eyes? I feel a dad joke coming. Great point. I wouldn't. Yeah. You're a natural with the left. Thank you for saying that. I don't know about that. Oh, gross. Not a dad joke. A playground joke. Wearing my cheaters too. You guys are funny. Oh, check this out. Wait, don't you dare put anything on those exotic eyes. Well, I can't see without it. Flat or round, people with all the money still won't let us in the club. Revolution. I'm with you. Dear Lord, put a contact in that. Can you imagine? No. What can I say except you're welcome? It's flat because it's common sense. I'll say as many of you know, I have, what's 7? Now I'm getting scared. Worldwide revolution. Thanks, Lindsay. Your dad. Yeah, he's with us. He is with us on this. I knew he would. I wasn't sure my mom would go along with the conspiracy stuff. And my brother-in-law, however, I know he's with us, Chris. I forget what I was going to say. But we're going to go ahead and play the next one. Oh, I was going to say, everyone who knows me here knows that I love very old books. And one thing I really find fascinating is to see people who show videos of their old books that show old maps and things like that. And things have definitely changed in the map realm over time. And obviously we've discovered new places. Why are you slapping your face? God. Girl, you just said the magic words. I love Belle. She's my favorite. I just think it's amazing to see. Obviously, we've discovered new lands and we've marked different territories. So maps are going to evolve, but they have evolved in such a crazy way that it does seem a little suspect. She's a princess. Probably because of the book thing, Christine. I'm so glad you made it though, Christine. I'm sorry the time thing was very weird before. I hope we've resolved that. That's why I was like, you know what? No poll. We're just doing it 6 so Christine can be here. Yeah, Google Maps blur the earth. They'll blur it and then but at the same time, we're finding some really crazy things. You guys should see my bookshelf. I'm working on the Beauty and the Beast library. Old maps speak volumes. I like that. I feel like that's a pun. They want us to believe we're monkeys on a spinning ball flying through outer space. We are not. It is flat and stationary. Stationary. Do I believe in crazy stuff? Do you think I believe in crazy stuff? I don't think it's crazy, though. I think I'm just open to possibility like we all are. I had an incident with the kids this morning, so I was late. Oh, I hope everything's okay. Definitely hope everything's okay, Christine. Let's play the next clip because I really want to know what you think of this, and I'm hoping that there's someone near Niagara Falls, New York, who can explain this.
What the fuck is happening? Gotta go. Get me out.
What was that about? I could understand because we've seen the videos of the people who just kind of seem like they stop in place and it's very weird. And we think they could either be lethargic, flash mob, win. You win. You win that comment. Stuck in simulation. All is okay, just delayed me, but I made it to the community. I love the lives. Thank you. I'm so glad. posing like a lot of Bidens. They're not falling over. MK Ultra, they got the activation call. What comes next then? I don't think I could drive through. I think I would need to investigate this more, unfortunately. Sorry, not going to get involved in this because I will end up resorting to my belligerent self. Why? Do you disagree that this is strange? That's a flash mob. Movie props, I'm not sure. I think these are definitely answers that make sense. Best for a live stream is the instinct. I agree with that. That is my favorite part too. I love being able to discuss with you. I try to read as many as of them as I can. But yeah, I agree. I like the real-time chats. It's my favorite. That's some sort of a live art thing they were doing. Are you sure though? Maybe they're extras on a movie, waiting for action. Those are some good extras. They've collaborated and are listening. I am south of Niagara, but I just got back in and missed the clip. Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, guess what? We're going to play it again.
What the fuck is happening? Gotta go. Get me out.
Snozberries taste like snozberries. It's happening everywhere, though. Yeah. Just like the planes. I had a really, I don't want to say good clip, but another clip. It was just really difficult to save, but I'll put it in tomorrow. And it lists all of the plane incidents and includes another one where this plane just falls from the sky. Luckily, that just happened. Luckily, the pilot ejected in time, but it just nosedives into the ground. No reason. It seems like it's at an airport too. Do a dive about snozberries. Are snozberries real? The stationary dead. I like that. But you have to watch The Walking Dead. You're on top of my favorites list. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. There are like 40,000 people out there. So the fact that you guys choose to be here is incredible still to me. I don't even know what to say. But thank you. What do they taste like? I don't know. But has anyone ever had the cotton candy grapes? Huh? They're out right now. I think they only come out for what, 2-3 weeks a year? Nope, never seen that before. Art, copying glitches. It's a great positive community. Why wouldn't we? Oh, thank you. I think I had snatch. Love cotton candy grapes. Yeah. The person taking this is probably in on it. That could be too. That's fair. It could be a movie set too, like they're saying. It makes sense. So good. I'm going to add to that. So good. Isn't that from Willy Wonka? That's what I'm saying. It is from Willy Wonka. That's why I'm very confused that it's a real thing. Right about what? Dude, those things are like, I know. They really are. You'll see this show up in a new movie. I hope so. What's snotchberries? You've never heard of cotton candy grapes? Oh, I'm sure it does. I don't really drink, but I'm sure it does. It definitely makes good grapes. The stationary dead. Oscar, I thought that. All right. So I don't know. I guess it could be a movie. I guess we're going to wait and see. And if we don't hear anything, then this was just yet another weird thing. Good day, sir. They are waiting for Ice to arrive with his brand new invention. That's 2 Vanilla Ice jokes, which is the limit. The Wizard from Oz tells me they're looking at Oompa Loompas in the trees. You are the Wizard of Oz. Gene Wilder was the goat. Oh, yes. Gene Wilder was the goat. Oh my gosh. his story about his wife, they break my I think I actually have a photo of them together. I used to have it as my background because they're so do research if you don't know about him and his wife. They're incredible. Obviously, they're not here anymore, but getting confused, me too. Jason, the movie title has to start with yes, Kathy, like yes, Margaret. They're really I am confused as well. He was human, but he was definitely the greatest of all time. Jason. No, but they look exactly alike. I have looked into that. Scroll up. All right. Vanilla ice. Okay. Check. Wait. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. This is kind of they are not lame jokes. Lame jokes are amazing jokes, first of all. I didn't really have many paranormal. Normally, for anybody who's new here, such as my entire family, we usually have some paranormal things. Obviously, the still people may be paranormal, but we usually have a lot more. I just really couldn't find anything interesting today. So sometimes we go on the government conspiracy road, but it's always X-Filesy. This one is kind of paranormal. I shall read it. My grandpa, who strongly believed in ghosts, told me when he got to the other side that he would find a way to show me. 2 days after he passed away, I woke up to flashing lights downstairs. Warning, there is profanity. Sometimes there is, and I'm so sorry for that. And I hope no little ones are watching. Little Willow, if she's here, my surrogate little sister. We got lost somewhere, I'm sure. It happens. Do something X-Files. Ooh. I wish we could just stream X-Files together. They definitely wouldn't like that. Profanity, lol. Headphones on, all good. Cool. All right, here we go. So they woke up to the downstairs lights flashing on and off.
What the fuck?
So the lights came on, they went and laid back down, and they started flashing again. This is the view from their bed looking down the stairs.
See? What the fuck? What the fuck? Nobody's down here.
Was it a sign or loose wiring? I would have to say, given that it was 2 days after his passing, and he specifically said that he would find a way to communicate if that was possible, it feels to me as though it was grandpa. And of course, I'm going to believe that because I love my grandpa. So, and I feel him all the time. So, does anybody else have any experiences like this? It's interdimensional beings, not paranormal. There is more than a 3D dimension that we live in, and a spectrum of colors we can see, and frequency and energy might have something to do with it. Hello, Father. I see you in the chat. Hello. I suddenly knew what that meant. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't either. Grandmom did what? You better believe it. Woohoo, Courtney's here. Hi, Courtney. True story. Astral projected twice to where my deceased mom is. Really? I am endlessly intrigued by astral projection and lucid dreaming. I just don't even know where to start. Grandmom had an experience. Mom, we got to get you on here. Yes, Courtney is Jason's daughter. We're bringing it's a whole family thing. I definitely believe in the other side. Me too. String theory. Yep. A couple good stories to tell. I would love to hear them. My mom said that my grandma woke up one night and grandpa was sitting in the chair in her room. Really? Why didn't she tell me this? I'm still stunned about the mother and baby with the rescue crew. Me too. Yesterday, that clip. Yeah. Or was that the day before? Sorry. Let's see. That's amazing, though. I always have the most vivid dreams, and twice I've been able to control them. That is so cool. She doesn't want people to think she's crazy. Please. Not a one person would think that grandmom is crazy for waking up and seeing grandpa sitting in the chair. Not one person. It's true, and I bet most people here have had some sort of experience. Maybe not like that, but something unexplainable for sure. I understand. I'm sorry that we shared that here though. But this is definitely a safe place. This is our little family here. We call it our little corner of the internet, and it is a safe place for all. Many. Oh, I know you've got them. I hope not. So many paranormal things have happened to me. I think that the more paranormal things happen to you, the more open to it you are. The most I have is vivid dreams. Me too. Unfortunately, the most vivid of my dreams are usually horrifying ones. I've had a few experiences, believe me. You know what my thoughts are with this. It's 100% grandpops. Absolutely. Me too. The magic is here. I agree. Your soul is energy. Energy doesn't die, it transfers. Yes. I was pouring the spider web up and Halloween. Oh, so my grandpa used to make these spider webs out of rope, and my mom, these giant ones, and my mom now makes them, and it's amazing. So she was pulling the spider web up, and dropped my phone, and my dad was on there with his shirt saying, "I'm here." I remember you telling me this and sending me the picture. Yes. Holding the light. I need to write a book of my dreams. You should. Pudding. Sorry, not pulling. This live is interesting. I'm glad you think so. Sometimes I just wonder, like, if it's really annoying just to hear me talk, because I wish that you guys could be talking to me so very much. I'm glad that it's okay though. When I was little, I used to have these black entities float above me when I was going to sleep in bed. It was so scary, and it was right underneath the blankets. Like dementors? Because I'm so sorry. I hope that stopped. I keep dreaming of Deb. Someone help me. You guys are funny. Sounds so scary. Hide under the blanket. Sorry. The picture was of her and him building a web together. That's incredible. That's wild. Deb, me too. Most of my dreams are horrifying, but I think those dreams make us stronger. I wouldn't say I have only horrifying dreams for sure, but the ones that are really vivid are dreams I've had over and over and over for like my whole life. There's probably 4 of them that are like really scary dreams that just keep happening. My bad, your voice is. Thank you. That's so nice of you. You guys are so way too nice to me. I promise. It finally did stop. Thank goodness. Yes, you should write a book, especially since you're putting the shop on hold. What better time to write that book? You have much knowledge. You have much knowledge, and I think your book would be fantastic, and we will all read it. Been having deja vu a lot lately too, and missing time, even during the live. Really? That's odd. Deja vu is the weirdest feeling though, isn't it? It's so weird. They say that that is an alternative version of you and you now, this you that you are conscious of, having a similar experience at the same time, and the timelines just kind of like cross over. I wonder. Yes, for sure. Always, always. You are awesome, and you definitely should write that book. Scary dreams are attacks from evil spirits. Yeah. Time is suspicious. Time and flight, I will say. Write always. Get yourself out there. Writing is awesome. Deja vu a lot. What does it mean? What do you think on that? What do I think? That's what I think. I think that it could be, I think it could be an alternative version of ourselves, but I don't know if I believe in that part of it. I find it very difficult to believe that there's like another me in another universe living a whole different life. I find that very difficult. I'm My dad said he's writing a book about a dog named Spot, and we'll see him run. Dads with the dad jokes, man. Oscar, it's a glitch in the Matrix. Could be. Damn commercials. I'm so sorry. My gosh. No. Foresight. Deja vu is a soul repeating the same experience. It could be. I kind of used to think of it as a sign that you're in the right place. I'm not sure if that would make sense. Sometimes things just happen in your day that call to you, or you'll see a sign, like a sign on a billboard that just somehow resonates so strongly with you. And I kind of always attribute that to a sign that you're on the right track. See Spot run. When you remember something that happened and you catch that, it's scary. Yeah. Soul not moving on. Really? Deja vu is a mustard made in France. Oh, how I appreciate you being here. It's good for you, though. The ads, we can manage getting through them. I swear, I put them on the absolute lowest tier possible. Jason, keep getting ads too. Thank God Nolan is sitting next to me so I can still hear her without a break. Oh, that's clever. Those are red flags. Red flags or green flags? Do you have a Facebook? I really want to hear about your experiences with astral projection. Some strange mustard. Gabby, lucky you. Well, maybe you should just turn it on 2 different devices then, Jason. Or watch it with Courtney. You know, I'll be honest, I don't like when people retract their messages. I don't like that. I'm just kidding, Jeremy. Jonathan Davis. Jason's so true, so many changes. What do you think of Black Eye Kids? What's your belief on that? Black Eyes Kids? Were you eating 500 grams of nuts again? I knew that's what you were going to say. I don't have one. It's the only social I'm on. Good on you. The pupil getting too big. Who's pupil? Everyone here is blessed. I totally feel that way too. Meant black-eyed kids. I still don't know what that means. Vu jade is the feeling you never been here or done something before. Is that true, or did you just make it up? Because bravo. I've never heard that before. Just kidding, there was no message. Stupid autocorrect. Oh. That's funny. Dyslexia. So did you read that the right way then, Mom? Heard, I don't know what the black-eyed kids are. Dev, are you serious? I don't know. Yes. I think they're from the level below us. Oh. I am a spontaneous astral projector, though I have gotten out of body using Really? So you really don't control when it happens? The Black Eyed Kids, they sang "Where's the Drugs." That's what I thought too. That's exactly what I thought. But if you want my opinion on them, they have some good stuff. If you listen to that song "Where's the Love," though, it's more relevant today than any other time. Yep. I heard that when you astral project, you could get stuck and not be able to get back to your body. That's scary. I hope that's not true. I like the Black Crows too. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I told you guys before, I don't play. I make it so that I can hear the clip, but I can't hear myself. I only hear myself like outside of the headphones, so it's really, really light because I can't listen to myself like that. I have no control over it. Don't know where I'll end up. Oh my gosh. Does this happen when you're at out places too? How long does it usually last? I'm ever so intrigued. They show up at night and try to get in your house or car. What? What? Another thing to be horrified about? Don't open the door for the black eyed kids. I don't plan on it, especially if they're trying to steal my house and car. Our souls will live on forever, being reborn over and over again, with a new soul contract every time. But the same souls involved in your life. I firmly believe that. I think that there are people who are super relevant in your life who you will always cross paths with. Always. If you hear a knock on one of your inside doors, don't open it either. You know, something in this room, something really strange happens a lot. There's a door this way and there's a door this way. This door, obviously, they each lead to different rooms. This one, I don't ever open it. I only ever open it if Purple wants to meander that way and meows too much. So don't go outside. Don't go outside, mom. Hear, if you see a black-eyed kid, don't go outside. um, but this door has been opening. One day after I was finished doing this, I looked over and I saw it open. And I thought, well, maybe I just didn't latch it all the way one time, which is strange because I'm very careful with the doors because I don't really like to leave the cats in here. But um then yesterday, I think it was, I was doing something in that room. I don't know what I was doing. And I looked over and the door was open again. So it's very strange. Hope I don't have to come back. I want to see and be with my person again. You will be. I think you will be every time. Absolutely. I lucid dream as well, but definitely not the same. I can see hands and feet. Whoa. If the knocking was in, I would be out. That's what my mom said too. Let's see. Is your magic here too powerful? Well, if I can open doors, imagine what else I could do. I'm not scared. I wish these kids will mess with me. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not being recycled. But I think you just have to believe that you have, as James has mentioned, believing quite a bit, you have a soul circle. You have people that resonate with your heart and with your soul. And no matter how many times you get recycled, if that's the way you want to think of it, those people will be in your lives in one form or another because that is your soul family. That's the one scary because, as you know, I am a reactionist and I would open the door, but I don't want to jaw a kid. I mean, it could be a real kid. Maybe you should just stay in at Halloween time. So you never know if it's a real kid or a not real kid. You can spell. I believe in you, Dad. It is. I believe it's always a choice too. And I think that even though even though sometimes in this life we go through things that are immensely terrible and some people are really dealt cards that are unreal. I think that once you are past this and you get to go back home, and I think that when you're, watching the movie over again and you're processing and you're learning all the things that you've learned and you're taking it all in to kind of level up. I think it's all about gaining more knowledge. So, I think that I think that you will make the decision to come back because you'll learn that each time it's it's for a purpose. It's for a purpose and it's giving you a greater knowledge the next time and the next time. And I think we carry these things with us from time to time. So, finally found your person. I am happy for you. Have you heard of that lore of a ghost that rides in your car? No, what? Come on. And you drop it off somewhere, but then disappear, and then they say the person passed away years before. That's from that what is it? Scary stories that you tell in the dark. I used to read that so much when I was a kid. Done being buried in this pet cemetery. I'm done. You're not done. If it went for spell check, you wouldn't think I'm totally hammered and I don't even drink anymore. It's okay. No worries. Honestly, I try to type so fast and it really bothers me because I typically like to do it the right way. But when I'm trying to do it fast, it's the same. You are in good company, my friend. Keith, thank you. You definitely don't have to do that, but I so appreciate your support and appreciate you being here. Not just for that, just you in general. You are such a positive person. I'm having deja vu right now, making my sandwich. I actually just had one 10 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Let's see. No, but supposedly it's true. Some taxi drivers say it. The toe the toe story. Oh yeah, the toe story, scary stories book. Small kids remembering their past life has been proven, but it's rare because we are not supposed to remember. I think that's why they only remember when they're younger. How about that one kid? I think we showed a clip before. I'm not sure if everyone's seen it, but he remembered the house that he lived in and he talked about his life and he missed it so much. So his family went out there and he knew everything about the house and the neighbors. And I mean, how do you dispute that? How possibly? I love that your mom and dad are here supporting you. So awesome. Great parents. Yes, they are. Nolan, you're making me hungry. I need to deja vu me a sandwich. Reincarnation is a soul trap. Purgatory. You don't want to come back. I think it's not necessarily. I agree that the real intent is that you reach, the highest level and you don't need to do that anymore. But I think the journey of learning all the things that you need to learn before you get to do that is important. Nolan is your spirit animal. Yeah, that's actually true in that way. A soul creates their own hell when they keep getting reborn. Yes, there are kids that have past lives. It's actually scary to hear them tell stories they've lived in past moments. Yeah. Children remember their past lives, and as they grow, the brain waves change and they forget in most cases, but proven fact. Yep. I 100% believe that. Love all the love in here. You're all pretty awesome. I could not agree more with anything. Yeah, you did. There is a movie about past lives, and does anyone know the name? Are you talking about that really creepy movie with Nicole Kidman? I've never seen it, but is that the one you're talking about? Or are the brainwaves modified? Dun dun dun. Oh. I have a nephew pulled that on me one day. He was 2 and started talking about being a cop, walking a beat for 24 years, getting ready to retire. Oh my gosh. see. There was a kid saying he was in World War II, something like that. Yeah, pilot, I think. And he knew everything about the planes. This old soul is ready to move on. I think you are correct, Ev. A soul has many lifetimes to learn, and hopefully we remember at some point that's why we are here. I think we don't remember till after. I have a movie trailer. You have a movie trailer for me. You guys. Oh my gosh. It makes me so happy to watch the love happen here. Oh, Origins. That's not the same one, is it? Jason mate. When you think about eternity, being here is a blink of an eye. Reincarnation is a way to help us experience more than what the spirit realm can experience. Yeah. Have you ever been in a movie? Maybe. Uh, I was an extra before in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. And I used to do a little bit of dabbling here and there, but I ended up stopping. I wasn't really into like I went to New York and I did this audition. It was for a movie called it was like I don't know, it was something where it was about Supergirl, like the counterpart to Clark Kent kind of thing. And it was really cool. It sounded like a really good deal. And then um suddenly it was like, well, there's some risque stuff in it. Like that part gets added and I'm like, nope, save it. I don't care. And then another time I this was kind of funny. I was offered a role in this horror movie that was filming in Romania. And I actually had to do like the scream on the phone and everything like that. Got the role. They sent me the information about when I would have to come out and everything, and something started feeling so strange. The movie specifically was about these kids or college kids, I guess, and they go camping and they I think I got to be the last to die or didn't die. I forget what the role was, but it was very cool. But I started thinking that the plot sounded a lot like they were going to try and kill me. So I didn't do it. But yeah, you'll never find it. I'm a voosh, as I say. Sorry, the movie trailer everyone might like is called I Origins. Okay. I Origins. I will find that and play it. Deb will make it. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, that was the role, and it wasn't for me. I never wanted to lower my standards because I have heard about what those guys do. Some people are just willing to do anything, and yes, once you like make it, those films kind of like drop off most of the time, and people don't talk about them. But it to me, it never goes away. It's always there, and I just feel like certain things are special, and they're not for everyone. And so I said, nah, and I started a YouTube channel. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I'm not immune to the blushes. They're just reserved. Thank you, my friends. I actually thought it would be more fun to write my own scripts. So I do have some that I wrote, and I always kind of thought it would be cool to make with friends or something. An original extra. It's great watching. Proud of you. Off to work. Well, off to work. What in the? Where are you going to work? I'm very curious. Way too good to be in that industry. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so, so good to me. I don't deserve it. Have contracts to write. Oh, we'll have fun. Wait, Give it like 2 more seconds. I'm going to play this clip. You have to see it. Yeah, it wasn't for me.
I hope this letter finds you in good spirits as you recover. There are so many things I've wanted to say, and now, after all these years, I feel like the right time to finally share them with you. When I was your student, oh, it's a student of mine. I was far from an easy one. I struggled with rules, as most of my kids did. I had little respect for authority, oh dear, and my grades reflected the turmoil. Many students I was going through. It's safe to say I was on a path that could have led me anywhere but where I am today. Yet in the midst of that chaos, you were there. You never gave up on me, even when I gave you every reason to. You spoke to the part of me that wanted to do better, to be better, and somehow, I'm so sorry, I don't, and somehow you saw potential where others only saw trouble. Goodness. Your words and actions were more than just a teacher doing her job. They were the lifeline I needed.
Wow. That's so sweet.
I'm so sorry. You didn't just teach me English or history. You taught me that I had value, that I had a future, and that I could be more than my circumstances. It's so it's so grammatically correct. Because of you, I dared to dream of something greater. Because of me.
So sweet.
After high school, I set out on a journey that was as difficult as it was unexpected. I decided to become a doctor. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
And not just any doctor, a surgeon.
Oh gosh.
Well, that is good. The road was long, grueling, and full of challenges, as I'm sure it was. But I kept going because I remembered the way you believed in me when no one else did. I wonder who this is. Your faith in me became the foundation of my determination, and it's what pushed me through the toughest moments. Nobody ever says it to me, but it's so wonderful to hear that. Fast forward to today, and I'm writing to you, not just as Derek. Oh my God, I remember Derek, your former student, but as Dr. Derek. Oh my goodness, the surgeon who had the incredible honor of performing your life. Derek did this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Life has a way of coming full circle, and I can't help but marvel at the way our paths have crossed again. Where is he? You saved my life, Mrs. Chamberlain, in more ways than you know. You gave me hope when I had none, and now, as fate would have it, I had the chance to save yours. Oh my God. It was the greatest privilege of my career and perhaps of my life to be able to give back to the person who gave me so much. As you continue to recover, please know that the cost of your surgery has been covered in time. No! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I was so concerned because I make teacher money, and
That's so amazing.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Where was I? Consider it a small token of my gratitude for the immense impact you've had on my life. This is the least I could do for someone who did so much for me.
Wow.
Thank you, Mrs. Chamberlain. for seeing the best in me even when I couldn't see it myself. He was very a complicated young man. Your belief in me changed the course of my life, and I will forever be grateful, wishing you a swift and full recovery.
Wow.
With deepest respect and heartfelt thanks. Oh, Derek.
Oh my god.
Do you have any idea where he... Derek! Derek! Oh my god, Derek! Derek! Oh, I'm so proud of you, Derek! I'm so proud of you!
It was you. It was you who made me who I am today.
Wow.
It was you.
Oh, Derek.
Don't do too much. You still gotta recover, okay? Are you okay? You doing all right?
I am. I'm much better. My heart is full of love. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Well, F. Oh, it just like kept getting more amazing as it went on. And damn allergies. I'm telling you, you're right. Not a coincidence. Life and lives are all connected. Good night, everyone. Nice to meet you. Keep following my girl. I love you. Good night. Enjoy your contracts. What is this water rolling down my cheek? Well, I didn't think you could outdo yesterday, but you still hold. But you said, oh my god. That's right. And I will tomorrow as well. I thought that was amazing. And you know what? Obviously, this whole thing is so beautiful. Hold on. Obviously, this whole thing is so beautiful and such an amazing gesture and such a great story of a life changed from that one person. But one of the things that really, I hate to bring in something negative, but the fact that she said, I was worried because I make a teacher's salary. Make that make sense to me. That the people who are educating the people out here are the ones not getting the proper compensation. Obviously, most people aren't getting the proper compensation to survive well, but how are teachers not getting enough to be okay? Like, that's crazy. Like, that is crazy. That's very disappointing. And all I can say is I hope to goodness that it is not like that everywhere. I hope that other countries really appreciate this role and the importance it is. I am also perturbed by the low salary of teachers. It doesn't make any sense. And honestly, if you look at when I first went to college, my major was biology. And I wanted to become a doctor. And there are reasons I stopped. I loved it. I loved biology. I loved it a lot. But I saw the long term of that life and I didn't think it was for me. And I'm glad that I made that choice. But when you start looking into how much it costs just to become a doctor, and then when you look at how much they take for all of the insurance that you have to protect yourself, you have to be making so much money. People look at like an anesthesiologist's salary and they'll say, oh, they make $283,000 a year. That's insane. They can do anything. Yeah, but no. So it's like the teachers, the doctors, the people that we need to function as a proper society are it's like standing on stilts. Like, I don't know. They're just, I don't know. It's terrible. And celebrities are making billions. And sports people, like, what? You play one game a week? And I know there's more to it. I know that they have to do training and they have immense public responsibilities, but how are they making so much more? What do they contribute to society? Mostly degrading the world. Well, it's perpetuating the script. So, and that's the most important role according to those that are in charge of making sure they make the money. So, that's my feeling on that. I hope that that left you guys with a happy feeling in your heart and they contribute date all the time. Yep. Ain't that the truth? It's correct. Holding the light. I will say, the one thing I will say for celebrities, because I can't believe that every single one of them is bad. But the one thing I will say, this life has been a trip. I laughed and I cried. Well, I'm glad to force the emotions. Thank you so much, Keith. I really appreciate you. You are welcome here. You do not have to. No one has to give anything. Please, like, don't feel that you have to do that. I am grateful for these interactions and for this thing that we're building here. Like that, I'm just happy. So, I don't remember what I was gonna say. You know that happens. But oh, the one thing I will say for celebrities is I think that they do need a certain amount of money. Bear with me because there are crazy people out there who will, I mean, they're not safe. You know, like they need to have gates and they need to have security because if they were just walking around, I mean, they probably wouldn't last long, truthfully. Nuggets. The baby oil crew. And then they spend it all on baby oil. If you didn't feel something, you're dead inside. Artists do deserve money. I'm so happy that you feel that way, Oscar. Well, I hope that you all enjoyed. Yes, sports are fake and scripted, and it is really, really upsetting. Can I ask? Can I ask? Um, do you believe that it was always scripted in so heavily the way that sports are these days? Obviously, do you think that it was always that way, or do you think that it's gotten worse over time? Yes, you think it always was. I'm kind of leaning in that direction, although I feel a little bit like it used to be less. Okay. Enjoy the outside, Apollo. Like the Coliseum. No, that's true. It's like there's a quote from The Craft that what is it? Magic is not white or black because people are not 100% good or evil, something like that. Because it's something like that. But that's the gist of it. As soon as I started making money and got rid of the leather helmets. Yeah. I'll say this is totally off topic, but I do not understand for the life of me why hockey players don't wear the full cage. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. Except for when they get hit in the mouth and then they're bleeding everywhere and they have to have surgery and stitches, then they'll wear the cage for like a game and then they'll just go back to it. So crazy. Have you ever played Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board? Yeah, that's when it started being fixed. Do I believe in big headed aliens? I feel like I'm missing an underlying meaning of this question, but I do believe in aliens. There's definitely a difference between sick and twisted and having a sense of humor. Agreed. Agreed. I can definitely laugh at a joke that may be very inappropriate for one reason or another, but not agree with that standpoint. Like I think that if you're too sensitive, one, you should never go to a comedy show. You just have to see the lighter side of things because um, most of the time, I forget what I was going to say again. You know how I do. Oh my gosh, really? That's incredible that we as a channel and as a collective have been able to change someone's mind on something. I think that's great. One of my favorite things, as I say, and I'll say it again, is that I don't ever want to tell you what to think. I will always tell you the truth about what I think. and I always reserve the right to change it. But I just hope that it does make you think about things that you don't normally, because that's one of the things I've noticed out in the world is people are so like in here with everything. It's like the Wire clip from yesterday that was devastating, or the day before. Um I just think that maybe that woman didn't think outside of herself before having that interaction. And part of the reason I wanted to do this is I felt like I was walking around in a world watching everyone just be zombies on their phone or in their own heads, and they're just kind of like mean and quick to react, and not just the reacting to something like, you know, scary or anything, but just generally reactive to each other and automatically assuming that somebody means something bad, and then we're just like, you know? I think it's important to try to like stop and think before doing that. Charlie Murphy. Let's see. I was once watching a fight and a game of hockey broke out. I think I saw that once too. Just rewatched Chappelle Rick James. It's like the best. It's so good. So good. I was actually thinking about doing an episode that was only good clips. I don't know. Free dab on the web therapy. My gosh, Keith, thank you. Thank you so much. It really, it means a lot that you support the channel and what we're trying to do here. Everyone acts like Gollum. They do. They do. We touched on the levitation spell before, and we have done it. Yes. Tiger on desk. Is this you guys trying to tell me there's something behind me? I love that theme. But no, there really was a tiger. That's Purple, in case you haven't met him. It's my favorite place on YouTube. Glad I found it. Me too. I'm really glad too. This is so cool. Why are you whipping my legs? Sorry, I'm back. Don't be sorry. I hope Apollo had fun. The movie Goon is good. Goon. Oh, I was supposed to play a movie trailer. One sec. Okay. One sec. I just have to find it. You know, this takes me a second. I will be right back. Here we go. So first, it was Origin. YouTube. Okay, Origins. Ooh, I'm excited. One sec. I'm still learning. We're going to go ahead and watch the preview for Origins. Let's see. Hold up. I wish I could pause it. Can you hear it?
When I saw you, I had the feeling that I had known you. Like we are connected from past lives.
I don't believe in that.
What do you believe in?
I'm a scientist. I believe in proof.
Every person on this planet has their own unique pair of eyes.
You ever feel like when you met someone, they fill this hole inside of you? Are you okay, man? Yeah, okay. The way you talked was like poetic.
To me, the best thing about living like a lab rat is that sometimes
You actually discover something. You know, the white peacock symbolizes souls being dispersed throughout the world.
We'd like to get married.
There is no proof that there is some magical spirit living above us.
Why are you working so hard to disprove God?
Sophie?
Sophie? Sophie! Ah!
I never got to say goodbye.
What if I bring you something that'll take your breath away? Check this out. There's a girl born in India with Sophie's exact iris pattern.
Impossible.
Maybe the eye really is some kind of window to the soul. You should go to India.
I'm looking for someone. All I have is a picture of their eyes. Could you help me find her?
What would you do if something spiritual disproved your scientific beliefs?
Most people's doors are completely closed.
What's behind the door?
Love and anger and fear and joy and sadness. All at once.
Hey, it's Lisa with a quick Hollywood wrap. First up, Disney.
Whoa. Whoa. No, this is not the Friday movie. Don't forget to say goodnight to Graham. I won't, I promise. No. This is a documentary. No. The documentary for Friday is Astronauts Gone Wild. But this is a movie and it looks amazing. That was amazing and I only heard it. Yeah. I recommend if you didn't see it, Christine, go ahead and check it out. Hey buddy. What's up? Was that Dwight? I didn't see Dwight. I also didn't see Glenn. One of us. What's the name again? It's I Origins. So like the letter I space Origins. Goodness. Cat hair. Finally a movie with a different plot. Yeah. It looks fantastic. The eyes are definitely the window to the soul. I'm sold too. Cool. Like iPhone? Yes. But Origins. I saw Glenn but missed Dwight. He can be a chameleon, yeah. Do you mean Dwight Schrute? Because I put The Office on the other day, or yesterday, this morning, I don't know. I put The Office on, but the other day I watched House of a Thousand Corpses, and I think I out loud said, "Isn't he supposed to be part fish now?" From House of a Thousand Corpses. What if the eyes were donated? Kind of like Minority Report? Which, if anyone hasn't watched that, please do. I say that like I don't have 1,000 movies to watch. Oh, sorry. Has anyone actually seen this movie? Circus Chicken. What do we think? We think that's amazing. Cats rule, for sure. I think it looks awesome, and I think you have very good taste in movies. Tom Cruise movies are hard to get through. Where did you see? Oh, Minority Report. I thought you were talking about that one. I want to see it too. I wish we could stream these things together, but who the Glenn and I don't know. So Glenn to me is Stephen Yeun from The Walking Dead. And Dwight to me is Rainn Wilson, which you know from House of a Thousand Corpses as the guy who got turned into half fish by Otis. You got it. We'll never recommend something not relevant to our conversations. Oh, you can. There's really no rhyme or reason here. Just interesting things, thought-provoking things. Just I really wish Otis. Yeah, Otis is awesome, man. That Captain Spaulding is a trip. He is. Although I'm partial myself to Doomhead in 31. Eh, what's happening? He's like, gave me hope. Good evening, Deb. Everyone caught in it. God bless. God bless you too. Fish Boy. I was hinting the lead actor looked like him. Yes. Oh, I think it's oh, what's his name? It's not Nick's. He was in some other really good movies. Man, I can't remember. What time is it over here? It's 8 o'clock p.m. Everyone. Yes. Yes, she is. And Duck Prince is James. Nice to spend some time with y'all here. I still don't know everyone's names, but Lindsay, it was nice for you to be here. I really appreciate that. This cat is purple. This is my cat, Purple. Literally. It's 5 o'clock. That's cool. You must be out west. Dude from the boys. Oh, maybe. I know you know. But that's also Dwight in the American version of The Office. Just so you know. That was the confusing part, I think. Likewise, yes, retracted. Look at you. It was the last movie my wife and I watched before she left for deployment. Which one? The I Origins movie? No, I can't get through cruise movies. I know, but you really should try Minority Report. Really. I think you can get past it. Unless you hate Colin Farrell too, then you're dated. How many cats do you have? I have a few. I've rescued. I've the number has varied over the years. Because when I moved into my first apartment, someone had abandoned this cat and they just left their house and apparently they left their cat and their dog. I had no pets at the time. And I it was crazy because when I had moved in, the dog was taken away. Someone found them a home. But then the cat, she was just kind of left out there. And it was horrifying. So I named her Cupcake and I started taking care of her. She wouldn't let me near her. She was very weird around people, but she ended up having a litter of 5 kittens. And then those 5 kittens ended up having several kittens. So that's when I started catching them, getting them fixed. I tried to find them homes. A lot of them ended up staying with me a lot longer than they should have, so they became mine. I've found homes for them over time. I think the I've found homes for dozens of them. So yeah, Scumbags is right because what happens is somebody who cares gets left with that responsibility, and I hate to call it a burden, but the double slit experiment. Yes, indeed, I do. What's that Rainn Wilson film where he adopts a kid like an interdimensional being? Something to do with stones. Rainn Wilson. Let me think. I will look it up if this tail gets out of my. I don't know who leaves their children behind, but I can tell you that I did obviously break into that house at one point, and they left everything like their couches. The basement was filled with boxes of old magazines. It was a very weird thing. Rainn Wilson. Um, let's see. Um, Rainn Wilson movie. Does anybody else know? Rainn Wilson movie. Is it called The Last Mimsy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I, shockingly, have not seen it. Sorry, I had the video way behind the chat for some reason, so it's slow to. That's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Thank you so much, Keith. That's incredible. Really, I don't deserve all this. I'm just happy to hang out with you. I really am. I really hope everybody had a fun time tonight, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Again, I will stop holding you hostage. I hope my family enjoyed and got to see what this is all about finally. I love you guys. And I love you guys. And I love you. And I love just everyone. Something like the last something. Okay. Now I'm invested. I'm finding it. We're not going anywhere until I figure this out. The last something. The last mimsy. The last mimsy is the name. Good night, Natani. Have a great, great night. I hope I'm saying your name right. Natani? Yes? Don't leave. Okay. Good night. Thank you. Lots of love back and so much energy, so much positive energy to you. Tonight was awesome. Thanks so much. Nice meeting your family. Is your hairdresser expensive? You know what? I never get my hair done. I don't get it cut. I don't do anything. I trim it myself. If I get my hair cut once a year, babies, I don't have any. Just the fur kind. Good night to you, Christine. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy it worked out time-wise. I hope everything's okay with your little ones. Good night to you. See you Friday. Well, Friday's the live, of course, so we will all see each other, but tomorrow there will be a regular old video. But I kind of want to. That's the 11. Good night, Friday. Pizza night. Nice. Ooh, pizza sounds good. Film your cats. I can do that. No rush reading my email. Just appreciate the time we all get to spend together. Oh, I'll definitely read it. I promise. After I shut this down, um, I just have to like tweak it, like the description, possibly make some thumbnail to go with it. So it takes me a few to do. But after that, I will definitely check out the email. And I don't know if Jeremy is here who emails me all sorts of links. Like they're so great and there's so many and I feel really bad that I don't respond to them all, but I definitely appreciate them and I do skim through them and they give me a lot of inspiration of things to search for. So I appreciate it. Mama, I love you too. Thank you. Next live will be Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nice to meet everyone. Mama. Yellow Daisy. You guys are really fantastic. Letting my hair grow out again. I wore it long since birth, cut it for a while, now reclaiming my power. You go. I will be counting the days. Oh, you guys are nice. Yes, Friday is the next live, 6 p.m. We're gonna that time will be a little different. It's not gonna be clips like this time. It'll just be it's like an hour-long documentary. So maybe I'll add a few clips. I mean, we have to end with something positive. So I will definitely have at least that. Be there at 6 on Friday. And of course, please give me a little leeway of it could be 6:04. And if I accidentally don't allow it to be public, it could be 6:12. But I'm aiming for 6. Awesome to meet you too. Ah, definitely mama. For sure. If there's any of that, it's from her. Oh, come on. Just reading. Thank you, Doc. You're so funny, mama. His name is James, for the record. We can always pause between astronauts and discuss. Ooh, that's true. I like that. We will probably do that. So it's going to end up being just as long as these ones have been. I hope you all just honestly have a fantastic night. I really do. Thank you for being here. And I so appreciate of all the things you could be doing right now that you chose to spend your time here with us. Follow the white rabbit. Always do. You're no leeway. You guys are all beautiful souls. Definitely. I think we have all found each other for a reason. Oh my goodness. Look at you guys. You're so nice. Oh my gosh. You guys stay awesome too, as though you could possibly do anything else. I wouldn't believe it. Dem. I love autocorrect. I love you too, Mama. I'm so happy that you loved it. It felt like we got to spend time together like this, and that was cool. I didn't expect for you to show up. Not because you didn't want to, but because I know you have stuff to do. Everyone else be safe as well. Godspeed. Dem. Dem on the web. Deb on the wem. You don't have to keep saying that, Deb. You're amazing. I just can't. I don't take. I am not one of those people that takes like compliments well. Sure, definitely is a blessing. Oh, Mama, even that. I just. Lovely, lovely, lovely people, lovely time. We find the ones we are meant to. That is so true. So dang true. Good night to you. Hello, Deb's mom. Mom, I think that one was for you. Thank you, Keith. Honestly. Thank you. I really appreciate you and your interest and your kindness and your commentary and just being here. A slew of I'm not a good taker of them, I promise. I was late again for the live stream. Turned on the notifications, so I should be good now. In Iowa, and the time zones had me thrown at first. You do great. Oh, thanks. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, the time, I can tell you this. I have never in my life known so much about time zones as I have learned in recent times. The next topic. Oh my goodness. Well, for the live, we're gonna do the documentary. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. American Animal. Appreciate you. My time zone is Eastern Standard, so whatever New York is what I am. Though not in New York. Same, it's just the easiest to explain time zone. You guys. I am immensely blessed by your presence here. Wait, have to stop fanboying that way. Alan. Alan didn't like that. I wonder if he came back. That's sad. That's sad that he didn't like the love that we show here because the fact of calling it fanboying just made me like sick because I don't think that at all, in the least. I think that it's just a place where we all mutually are kind and loving towards each other. And if that is off-putting to someone, that I don't think this is the place because I don't think it's going to stop. I certainly am never going to stop. I love that you two really took care of that. And I certainly, if Alan, if you're here, I don't want you to feel unwelcome or anything like that. But it's a happy place and we're all gonna admire and support each other. So that's how it goes. And it goes both ways. That's how I feel about you guys too. Let's talk about the aliens on the Pope's robe. Okay. I like it. This community has saved me more than you know. Me too. Me too. We love you, Alan. You can't stop us. Definitely me too. Truly. I Now that we obviously all know each other better, I really wish I could show you the train wreck that was me trying to set this up. Oh, hilarious. But anyway, yeah, honestly, all you have to do is go back to episode 1 and you'll see that was good enough to put up. Oh. We can do this. We will all get through this together. This uncertain time in our world, we will get through. Okay, I think that is it. I think we're gonna go. I should probably do this and maybe eat something. So I'm going straight back to episode. Oh my gosh, you won't be able to handle it. I'm telling you, you won't. When you hear the robotic audio and the just like terrible, all of it. Bacon wrapped scallops. Ooh, enjoy. I think I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes, to be honest. Mashed potatoes are like the best comfort food, and that's what I want. Making dinner listening. What are you making? From Canada. I don't know what just happened. I don't know if you are still there. Or are we still here? Well, I think the internet even wants me to say that it's time. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight and say I love you and say I just hope you have the best. Night to the Pauls, aka Deb's brother. Yes. Buttermilk chicken and rice. You get it. And broccoli. Oh, bravo. Do I love pizza? I love pizza like a Ninja Turtle. You don't even know. I'm like the 5th turtle. For sure. And always extra sauce. Always. Adios, my friend. Corn for life. Thin or thick crust? Honestly, it depends, but both. Maybe like a medium. I will. Mashed potatoes. Okay. I keep saying that I'm going to go and not going. All right. I love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Thank you to my mama. Thank you to my dad. Thank you to my brother. Thank you to everybody here. I adore you so, so much. Ooh, enjoy your pizza. Toast pizza? Or pizza pizza? I must. I must. My puppy's await. And I need to eat something. But I so appreciate you. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Jason. Thanks, James. Thank you. You're here till I sign off. Thank you. Make the mashed potatoes for you. I don't know how they would get here, but I appreciate the sentiment. Send mashed potato energy my way, and I will feel it. All right, guys. Have a fantastic night. Stay safe. Funny, the clerks in my office are Jim and Jason. Are you kidding? You have a Jim and Jason, and I have a Jim and Jason. That's amazing. Look at us. Tandem worlds, and we don't even know it. All right, I'll see ya. hope you have a good one. Soul circles forever. But baby girl. Let's hear it. What? I feel something. Oh, bye. I thought she was going to say something. But baby girl. All right, bye. I love you, mama. Good night. And now I get to say goodnight to my amazing, beautiful family, and they're listening. So I love you guys so, so much. Mwah. I shall talk to you soon. Have a fantastic night, guys. Signing off. Oh, wait, we didn't do it. Let's go.